I literally had to redo this video 4 times because, man, it was. Okay, we're back to this series, season 24, and we're gonna review Moonshine River. Alright. Bart travels to New York City to find his former girlfriend, Mary Spuckler, while Lisa and Marge experience NYC on a budget, leading to a Shakespeare performance in Central Park. I mean, I like how Bart's previous girlfriends cameo in this episode, and I didn't expect to be a sequel to that one episode in season 19, but we're literally on season 24. You gotta do what you gotta do. We're literally scraping the bottom of the barrel here. So we gotta do a sequel, and surprisingly, it's a pretty good sequel, even though sequels aren't that quite as good. Treehouse of Horror 23. Why do we start with a Treehouse of Horror this early in the season? Hey, at least it is in the first episode. Alright. The first segment is a black hole threatening Springfield. The second segment is a paranormal activity parody. And the third segment is a Back to the Future parody. Surprisingly, all three segments are surprisingly really decent. I enjoyed every single one of them. Wow. That's surprising coming from out of a modern Treehouse of Horror. Wow, they really cooked. Adventures in Baby Getting. Marge wanting another baby after her car is destroyed and replaced with a smaller one, and Bart investigating Lisa's secret after-school activities, which turns out to be her learning cursive writing from the former principal. I mean, I kind of find the subplot more interesting because I didn't really care for the main plot, because why would Marge want to do it with Homer a fourth time just to have another kid? You're just have a million kids at this point. I don't care anymore. I guess 3 isn't enough for Marge. Wow. Gone, A.B. Gone. Where have I heard this title before? Oh yeah, the season 20 review. Gone, Maggie, Gone. We're reusing titles again, folks. Grandpa Simpson disappears, leading to the family to uncover secrets about his past, including a former marriage to a singer and a connection to Marvin Hamslich, while Homer invests Lisa's college fund in online poker and leading to her own gambling addiction. So we got Marge gambling and now Lisa gambling. We're gonna have the baby gamble next, folks. Yeah, it's an alright episode. Pennywise guys. Grew from Despicable Me. Fat Tony serves jury duty and appoints his accountant Steve Carell as his temporary replacement, leading to a comical power struggles while Lisa deals with iron deficiency by eating bugs, much to her dismay. Why do we got Steve Carell acting like a psychopath in this episode? We do not. Why is Steve Carell here? Why is this Timmy Tough Knuckles wannabe here? We don't need him. This episode's just pointless. This episode should not exist. I feel like this episode was just an excuse to have Steve Carell in the episode. Wow. If you want to have Steve Carell doing stupid things, then just go watch The Office or Despicable Me. A tree grows in Springfield. Homer becoming depressed after his new MyPad tablet breaks, only to find hope when Ned Flanders discovers a miracle tree in their backyard with bark that spells hope. Remember the MyPad from season 20? Well, it's back here. Why? I don't know. I don't really like this episode either, so yeah. The day the earth stood cool. You know, kids these nowadays are trying to be all cool and tough. They're not. My English teacher once told me, if you ride the bus or your parents drop you off at school, you're not tough. That's what he says, I think. Homer befriends a cool family from Portland, Oregon, leading to Springfield being overrun by hipsters, much to Marge's dismay. While Homer tries to stay relevant, the kids clash with the new neighbor's pretentious son, T-Rex. I guess T-Rex is the odd one out since all the other ones are dead. Okay, that joke was not funny, I'm sorry. I don't like the T-Rex kid. He's just so annoying. I don't like him. To Cur with Love. Grandpa moves in with the Simpsons after a fire at the retirement home, leading Homer to get addicted to a tablet game. Why? Then neglecting Santa's little helper and eventually reconcile with his own past dog, Bongo, through a flashback sequence. This was a cute episode. I love the dog. I need more episodes of Homer's dog. We need a sequel. Homer goes to prep school. Homer joins a Doomsday Prepper group after a traumatic experience at the Kids Fun Center, believing civilization is about to collapse. It's not. We gotta get these conspiracy Just out of here. They're making the world kind of crazy. This episode's forgettable also. I barely even remember what happened in this episode. A test before trying. Springfield Elementary faces closure due to low test scores, with the school's fate resting on Bart's score on a makeup standardized test, while Homer scams drivers with a parking meter he found. This episode's alright. You see, most of the season's catalog are kind of forgettable. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You see, most of the season's catalog are forgettable, so I don't really have any thoughts of them. So, hey, how about you watch the entirety of season 24 and try to remember all of it? Yeah. The changing of the Guardian. A tornado makes Homer and Marge realize they need to find legal guardians for Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, leading them to a cool couple, Maeve and Portia, who they suspect to have ulterior motives, forcing them to rescue their kids from the pair. At least Homer and Marge aren't complete idiots and forget their kids and actually care about them. What good parents? Yes, I'm saying that as Homer too. Love is a many splinter thing. Why do they have to reuse that title? I'm getting flashbacks now. Bart's relationship with Mary Spuckler. Oh my, I'm tired of Mary Spuckler. Move on with another topic now. We're not even one season away from that. This is literally the same season. Why are we covering the same topic? Are we really running out of ideas here? Bart's relationship with Mary Spuckler is strained by his inattention, leading to a breakup. Good. While Homer and Marge's conflict results in Homer and Bart temporarily moving into a failed husband's apartment. Worst episode of the entire season. No more Mary Spuckler, please. No more Homer and Marge Crisis episode, please. Hardly Kirkin. That aged so terribly. Bart disguises Milhouse as his father, Kirk Van Houten, to perform adult activities like renting a van and voting, while Homer develops an obsession with finding hidden objects and puzzle books at their Marge Band's TV. Wow, this is giving me season 7 vibes to that episode, Bart on the Road. So, yeah, it might feel like they're repeating the same topic, but they're not actually repeating. It just has the same feeling, you know. That's why I really like this episode, for nostalgia reasons. Alright, nostalgia fan out of the way. If I was a normal person, what would I think of this episode? Regardless, I think this episode would still be good if I'm a nostalgia fan or not. Gorgeous Grandpa. Why'd they get rid of the Homer Shake couch gag? I like that. They don't even have that on Disney Plus. I'm suing. Homer's storage unit auction leads to a discovery of Grandpa's past as a villainous pro wrestler, Glamorous Godfrey, prompting Mr. Burns to convince him to make a comeback. And then the good old meme appears. Mango mustard unfunny number. Haha, so funny. No, it's not funny. Stop talking about that. Alright, episode. Black Eyed, please. Ned Flanders punches Homer after getting jealous of Homer's bond with his parents, leading to a conflict over forgiveness, while Lisa is bullied by her new substitute teacher. Voiced by Tina Fey. Oh no, Muppets Most Wanted. Oh no. I mean, it's kind of out of character of Ned Flanders to literally punch Homer in the eye, but at the same time, he kind of had the right to do it. Homer was being so annoying. Like, yeah, we put him out of his place, so I don't know. I just have really mixed feelings to this episode. And I don't really like the subplot because why is Tina Fey here? No! It's alright. Dark Knight Court. Lisa defends Bart in a youth court after he's framed for an Easter prank involving rotten eggs in the school's band instruments, with former Attorney General Janet Reno presiding as judge. And then Mr. Burns, inspired by a comic book, becomes the effective superhero Fruit Batman, but is convinced by Lisa to help find the real culprit, leading to Bart's freedom. I don't know. Subplot's way more interesting. I don't know what they were thinking with the Bart going to a court case. I mean, it's interesting on paper, but when you actually watch it, it's just... I know I made that example a bunch of times, but still, it's just, yeah. What animated woman wants not to be simped with? Homer tries to fix his marriage after a fight with Marge, while Milhouse, inspired by a streetcar named Desire, adopts a bad boy persona to woo Lisa. Streetcar named Desire. Okay, we're making references to past episodes. Okay. Now we're really entering the nostalgia era. This is not SpongeBob. You are not SpongeBob. Don't like how it's another marriage crisis episode. Subplot's way more better as always. Oh my god. Pulpit Fiction. A bedbug infestation in Springfield leads to Reverend Lovejoy's decline and replaced by a trendy new pastor who befriends Homer much to Bart's dismay. Mid after 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 mid. Whiskey business. Moe's homemade whiskey becomes a hit with a venture capitalist. After Marge buys him a new suit, but the suit unravels, ruining his image. Meanwhile, Grandpa fakes an injury to stay with Bart instead of the nursing home, and Lisa protects a hologram of Bleeding Gums Murphy, leading to a visit from Sonny Rollins. This is not an anthology. You don't need 3 plot lines happening at the same time. You are not Despicable Me 3. You are not Treehouse of Horror. You are not those boring anthologies. No. Yeah, I don't really like this episode. I don't like how there's 3 stories. Like, what is the main story at this point? The Fabulous Faker Boy. I like the Robot Chicken gag. I meant couch gag. Oh my. Bart takes piano lessons from a beautiful Russian teacher to impress her, but he's actually faking his talent by playing a CD. CD's nuts. Sadly, it's another mid one. I don't want to see Bart as a simp anymore. Get out of here. The Saga of Carl. Homer, Moe, Lenny, and Carl win the lottery, but Carl takes the money and flees his ancestral homeland of Iceland to clear his family's dishonorable name, leading the others on a journey to find him and learn about his past, ultimately reconciling after they help restore his family's honor. A spin-off episode with Carl? Wow, that's very interesting. Which is why this episode's good. I want more Carl lore. Alright, Lenny's next, right? Right? Dangers on a train. Marge, thinking Homer forgot their anniversary, joins a website for married people and connects with a man who shares her love for British TV, while Homer secretly reveals a miniature train from their first anniversary as a surprise gift, leading to near infidelity and a heartwarming reunion. I love the ending. It's just awesome. Here's my final ranking, and I'll see you all when I review season 25. Oh boy.